Happy Jamhuri Day, folks. I am not saying that sarcastically. Yeah, I just wish all Kenyans a happy Jamhuri Day. Now, while saying that, I know that the farthest thing on the minds of most long-suffering Kenyans is a happy Jamhuri Day. We all know that our country is not at a good place. Okay? Now, we all know that actions speak louder than words. Yes? Human nature is such that you can tell somebody, I love you. But in your heart, really, you don't. Yeah, that's normally the human nature. So we would prefer the actions. The actions are much more accurate. The actions speak louder than any words a human being would utter. Okay? So maybe it's good we get a feel of what Kenyans think of this Jamhuri Day, yeah? Why don't we just go straight to Kasarani Stadium, where the main celebrations, yeah, led by the political class, yes, are being held. Now, I'm sure there's something you've noticed immediately from the photographs appearing on your screen right now, yeah? Kasarani is empty. Now, trust me, this is a record, yeah? I've been following public holidays for decades, yeah? And I have never ever seen a public holiday celebrated by a handful of people, really. That's what it is. Gosh, watu wako wapi? And these are the celebrations in Nairobi. Yeah. Now, where Kasarani is situated, it's surrounded by quite a lot of residential estates that are packed with very many Kenyans from all over the country. And they couldn't think of just taking a brief walk to Kasarani Stadium, yeah, to take part in the celebrations in Rosafi. Hey. Folks, you can clearly see the stadium is virtually empty. Of course, where dignitaries are normally seated is packed. Yeah, ambassadors, the judiciary, politicians, etc., etc. It's packed. Yeah, but where the people are supposed to sit, I mean the people of Kenya, it's just a handful. Now, of course, one would wish that it was possible to forge a crowd at times like this. One would wish that you could do some magic on the computer and then pop, vifaranga vya wananchi, pop, fill the stadium immediately. My apologies for laughing, but the alternative is to cry. Yeah? To cry for our motherland, Kenya. Because surely this is not what the founding fathers had in mind or envisaged about the country called Kenya. Those who have made the ultimate sacrifice for Kenya, I'm sure this is not what they envisaged. But folks, that's what it is. It's just there in black and white. If you do not want to see, then you cannot see, yeah? But if you have eyes and just open, you will see them. You will see what is happening in our country, yeah? Very well illustrated by this, what is unfolding actually at Kasarani Stadium, yeah? Very well illustrated by the turnout for a major public holiday, the Independence Day of Kenya, yeah? This is what you get. Now, this is a far cry from previous years, of course. Previous years, the problem has always been crowd control, okay, with many people locked out of the stadium for the celebrations, okay. Today, it seems that people had room, the few turned up, yeah, are having a nice time because they have room to stretch their legs, they have room to do a lot of things, yeah, as they take in the celebrations of the 54th Kenyan Jamhuri Day. And so, assuming that this is the symptom, what is the disease? Yeah, you know, if you have a disease, you'll start getting headaches, maybe you're vomiting. Those are symptoms, yeah? What is the problem? What problem do you have in order to have those symptoms, yeah? So, empty stadium, nobody's interested in public holidays, a major public holiday like Jamhuri Day. Those are symptoms. What is the problem? What is really going on here? Folks, in my humble view, I think we hardly have a country left. Yeah, that's what it has come down to. Very sad, but that's a brutal truth. And I dare add, once again yet another illustration that the dictatorial ruling Jubilee government does not have the numbers. Now let me elaborate on that briefly. Nairobi is cosmopolitan. Okay, we have people from virtually every corner of the country. Okay, now if it was true that the ruling Jubilee government has the support of the vast majority of Kenyans, then what would have happened is that those people from different parts of the country would have gathered at Kasarani Stadium and would have had a respectable crowd for a respectable national Jamhuri Day. And naturally, because it's not possible to do something on a computer, the crowds are not there. It's as simple as that. So how did we get here? How did we get to this very, very sorry state of a Jamhuri Day with an empty stadium? How did we get here? Okay. Now, of course, in the next episode of this series, we'll go deep into that. I have something I'm sure most of you did not know, to reveal. Okay, you know the usual drill. Click on the link on the top left hand corner and you should be there. See you in a bit. This is Kshs Kumekucha.